All right, hello boys and girls. We are on February 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, and depending on what day you have PE, and we're doing 3 activities today. We're doing coordination exercises, which you'll see what that is in just a minute, kids' choice, and creativity time, all right? So we're going to keep going here quickly because we have a lot to do. The unit is weight transfer, throwing, and kicking. So we're doing a lot of different things today. Standards 1 through 5. Learning target, to turn on your camera and participate. Higher order thinking question, why should you turn on your camera and participate? All right, so we'll talk about that at the end of class. Activities. Watch me as I demonstrate today's activities. So what we're going to do is I am going to, make myself so you can see me. And the first activity we're going to do today is we're going to be using a sock ball. Okay, so with the sock ball, you're going to start at your feet, and we're making a figure 8 around our feet. So I'm going in front of this leg, then behind it, in front of this leg, behind it. We keep going like that. Then when I start going up, I'm just making a circle around my waist, circle around my shoulders, circle around my head. Okay, now I'm going to go the other way. So I'm going back around my waist, and then I'm making that figure 8 around my feet. Okay, so let's try that one now. Go ahead and pause the video, and let's try that one right now. All right, good job, boys and girls. For our second activity, we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to balance on one foot, and we're not going to do figure 8. So now I'm starting down here, going around my leg. Oops, I lost my balance. Got to get back to where I'm balancing on that foot. I'm going around my waist, around my head, coming back down. Okay, now maybe I will go ahead and switch to my other foot. So now I'm on my left foot, going around my knee. That's the hard part, because I keep losing my balance on that, but that's okay. Around my head, around my waist. Let me see if I can balance. Oh, now I did it. Okay, so let's try that one now. Go ahead and pause the video and do that one. All right, boys and girls, we're going to use our sock ball again, and now we're going to get on our knees, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw it up in the air and try to touch the floor with one hand and catch it like this. Got to be quick. Throw it up in the air, touch it with the other hand. Okay, now I'm going to try to touch the floor with 2 hands before I catch it. Up, touch, and if you're really fast, you want a little more challenge, maybe you could try touching the floor twice. So up, try that. Okay, so let's try that one now. Go ahead and pause the video and do this one. All right, good job, boys and girls. Now we're going to do the next one. We're going to juggle. So I'm going to put the camera up higher this time. Going to juggle. It's just 2, so it's kind of easy juggling. Start doing that. So I'm throwing up one, catching it, throwing up the other. While I'm catching it, catch it, throw, and just keep going like that. There's always one ball in the air, and then so that's a little bit. That's kind of easy, right? So we get pretty good at that. We're going to start juggling by standing on one foot. So now I'm on one foot. Oh, it's a little harder. Okay. Now I switch to the other foot. Okay, you could hold it in front or hold your foot behind you, whatever you want to do. But I'm juggling now on one foot. Okay, so let's try that one now. Pause the video and let's do this one. All right, good job, boys and girls. Now we're going to do the next part of our lesson, which is called Kids' Choice. Okay, so what are your choices? You've got your 2 sock balls, and we've got our laundry basket. And of course, you can use any kind of container if you don't have a laundry basket. Okay, so choice number 1, you can do some basketball shooting. Okay, so I can come over here, shoot it in, miss that one, got that one in, so now I've got a point. Okay, just keep shooting like that. Choice number 2, turn my basket over. So now I'm going to be kicking. Okay, so I've got my sock ball and my other sock ball, and I'm just going to dribble and dribble. Let me point my camera down so you can see a little better. I'm just going to dribble, dribble, shoot. It went in, so that's good. So that counts as a point, even if it bounces out. There's another point. Okay, so that's choice number 2. Choice number 3, I'm going to get my trusty broom that we were using for hockey. We're going to do a little hockey practice. So I'm going to dribble my sock ball and shoot. Missed that one. Shoot, got that one in. All right, so that's choice number 3. And then choice number 4, we'll play the land game. What is the land game? The land game is you turn your basket upside down, and if it lands on the basket and doesn't fall off like that one, you get a point. But if it falls off like that one, you don't get a point, okay? So that's 4 choices that you can do. Pause the video and do that. Make a choice. Or you could try different things. Whenever Coach Arnold or the adult tells you to stop, will be your time up. So let's try that one now. Pause the video and make a choice of one of those games. All right, good job, boys and girls. Now, the last thing we're going to do our creativity time. So what does that mean? That means if you have a sock ball, another sock ball, a laundry basket, and a broom, what can you come up with? What kind of game can you come up with? You can use all of this equipment, or you can choose to just use the sock balls, or just use the sock balls and the broom, just use the laundry basket and the sock balls. Decide what you want to do with that equipment, okay? And then you can tell Coach Arnold or the adult about it as well, okay? So let's do that now. Pause the video and see what kind of game you can make up. All right, boys and girls, we are going to do the last thing that we always do, which is our higher order thinking skills question, okay? Why should you turn on your camera and participate, okay? So talk to Coach Arnold or the grown-up you're with about that, and then after that, you're going to go ahead and go back to class when Coach or your grown-up you're with tells you to. So I hope that you guys come up with some good answers. Hope you had fun today. See you next time for Online PE.